Hello, beautiful people. I hope y'all having a beautiful, blessed day. So I want to put y'all on game for the ones who being stalked, gang stalked. So I went and handled some business, and I did video some stuff, just people in general, just things I noticed. So what God made me aware of. So this is how they operate. First, y'all remember when I told y'all they had this older lady with black on, and she had a dog, and when I passed in front of the vehicle, that because she had a vehicle in front of her, she started her ignition. That's how they do. So God told me to look at that same spot where that vehicle was parked. So when I walked out my apartments, because I'm in that space now, and I want the devil who's over this gang stalking, which all of y'all wear black. You a punk because you can't even step to me in my face. You got to send these little dark ass demons of a gang members, and some of them look young as shit. You use homeless people, but we're going to get into that. You sad. You sad. God said try it. God told me to tell you to try it, devil. He said try it. Go ahead and try it. He wants you to. He said he wants you to. You know, you send all of these little minions to, try to stalk me. Honey, I'm ready. I'm ready. And to show you I'm ready, I'm coming back outside. And I'm going to stand right there and I'm going to wait. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Because you sad. You are sad. You use people and they demonic spirits on the inside of them to stalk people. It take all of y'all for one me. But my army is way bigger than what you think, honey. And just when you're watching me, sending your minions watching me, someone's watching you too, sweetheart. I promise you that. Let's test it. I'm going to come back outside. Let's test it. Come for me. Come on. Come on. Send your minions to me. Let's test it. You bad, you big, right? Even though you the one who hiding, you don't want to be seen. You don't want nobody to know who you are. You just want the faces of the minions that you sent towards me. You don't want to show your face. But I'm going to come outside again. Send them to me. Y'all bad and bold, right? Get on your little phones. But you ain't going to never show your face. Come on. Come on, let's see my warrior step out. Let's see mine. Let's see you, the darkness against the light. Let's see what happens. So anyway, people, punk ass shit. So anyway, I went outside, and they sad. And I have to say this. These people, let me tell y'all this before I get into every, what I noticed, observed. These people, God showed me where some of these people, and some of them look young. They might have not had no family member. They might have been homeless. Then they got into this shit because the devil busy. The devil offer you a little something. Think about somebody this one guy, white guy, who walked into the place where I was getting copies. And God put me on game with the lady who worked there. I specifically told her to print one thing. I sent the other one. I said to not print the one in the bag, the batch. I said, I sent you a separate email. She said, oh, I emailed you back. I said, print that one. This wench, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm getting ahead of myself because I have so much to say. This wench knew it. God said, oh, she knew what she was doing. Took my card with my information on it and set it on the side of the desk for her. Few minutes later, this guy comes in who looks completely homeless. And when he comes in, he looking at me with like he bought that life. And I'm like, are you really? Because you looking at me like you gonna do something, but you ain't doing shit with your black on. All y'all wear black. That whole gang thing is like that, just like they got Bloods and Crips, everybody got a color. And the devil, his color, his little his minions, his little gang members, they all wear black. Y'all some punk ass niggas. I'm just being real. Y'all some punk ass niggas. And that mean ignorant. Y'all ignorant. So anyway, the person who owned the place, I was talking to him. He wasn't like in the front, but then he came. So God said, make it known. Can you destroy my card that's sitting there? So God said she was gonna try to slide that in, your information in there to give to that minion that walked in there that was looking at me like this. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, that's one of the minions. Black always tells them the way they look at you. Like they mad. You mad? You mad? Try me. Try me. And that old girl who has healed, when God called me to let that other side out of me, don't think it ain't there, baby. God ain't put me through survival and all of that living in New Orleans and all of that hustling and all of that stuff. Had to learn this and learn that to not know shit. But let your minions come for me. God said he got something for you. Anyway, so y'all, I'm walking. So that same parking spot where the lady pulled off from. So God told me to look right there. So this guy in a white car, and this is how the devil work. This cult, the cult, the dark cult, the evil cult, because it's an evil cult. They sacrifice people. They had a guy sitting in the car, a white car. And what God told me to notice, he said, you see like all of the cups and the food, papers, the trash. So this person's been basically sleeping in their car. You know how you sleep in your car and you be eating because you on a stakeout? This motherfucker got like food bags and shit sitting in he's in the front of his car, sitting in his car. And when he saw my camera on, that car was gone later, but he was sitting literally laid back, just got trash everywhere in his car. Like that's how they stake out. They send their millions and they stake out, because if they figure out like where you walk to, so that you know they can do their little thing, they turn on the car. But he couldn't do that today, baby, because I was on it, honey. I was on it. Go ahead, do all of that. Just show yourself so I can go ahead and show the world all the minions, not all of them, but y'all bitch ass niggas. You heard what I said. Bitch ass niggas. That's what y'all are. You do all of this to get money and food. I get it. But you could have picked a better line. And you think it's okay to stalk. And I'm not gonna even just say a woman, because I'm a strong ass woman, baby. And I got a strong ass father, mother, God, everything, all. And I have strong ancestors, and my God has people here too. You think that the devil just got his people and God ain't got his people, like the light side? Like, come on, think. Anyway, so I stood there for a second. I just looked at him, and he raised up like, oh shit, and he see my phone. I mean, that's how they stake out somewhere around where you live and wait for you to come out. Honey, I'm like so proud of myself, baby, because when I tell you the power that I felt being fearless, let me tell y'all, I ain't afraid to die. One, God said that ain't happening. Two, to walk out and enjoy my walk. No walking fast, walking slow. And wish a nigga would. Wish they would. I'm for real. Seriously. And I'm going back outside. So I know y'all watch my video. Meet me outside. You want to pick up your little cameras and every time get on your phone, every time I'm passing and hey, you know, whatever y'all say, I'm quite sure it goes something like this. She out here. So anyway, y'all, continue my walk. So he sets up. And again, God, this is how God be using my intuition. I'm like, man, Lord, my intuition is growing. Like I love it. It's growing. He like dotting the I's and crossing the T's. He's telling me, he's showing me how they operate. He's showing me what it is and what it ain't, baby. He's showing me. He's showing me like, it's like he like that. He like, zoom in, baby. I want you to zoom in. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you how this shit operate. So when I first, let me back up. When I first when I first walked out my apartments, from the parking lot area, a vehicle came out, and the license plate said Texas. I don't live in motherfucking Texas. I live in Colorado. And they already know where I live, so I don't give a fuck. I live in Colorado. And the license plate said Texas. God was like, zoom. When I tell you God be on it, y'all, he was like, see, look. I'm like, I got you, Lord. Then he showed me the guy in that same parking spot where I tell y'all the lady had pulled off with her dog. This person was laid back with, like I said, when you staking out, you got food bags and cups and shit, like you been drinking, you been sleeping in your car. And when I looked at him, he sat up. I see you. Like you see me, I see you. So I'm walking across the street. I see this black guy, like down the way, black. All these people, they all wear black, okay? Black. He's staring at me. I stare at him. He's staring at me. I stare at him. I video recorded him, but he was in a distance where you could barely see his face. But he stared at me. I'm staring at him. And I'm like, we gonna do a staring contest? So he get on his phone. Like that's what they do. They get on their phone, and I'm looking at him, and he looking at me. And he's a young black guy. Like, this guy, he looked like he was about 22, 23. So as I'm crossing over the street, I see a white vehicle park in front of the other cars from where I came from, and said this out. I got my camera out, zoomed in, that car gone, left. Go in there, go and get my copies. It was like a timing thing, because the guy who always helped me, who owns the place, he wasn't in the front, but he came to the front. He was talking. This lady, and normally when I get copies, it's like done. It be done, like fast. She took a while. No shade to her, and I assumed she was a good person. But after the guy like started like putting me on game, he started putting me on game. And I'm like, we literally talked about it. I'm like, to not, print the other one. We had a whole discussion about it. I said, I sent you another one, print that one. She had like, she heard me. Okay, I understand. But then she printed the one I asked her not to go back to print the other one. But she took that old card, and it was sitting in front of me. She took it off the desk and went and set it by her. And I'm looking, I'm like, and then the guy comes in. This white guy, he like in black, a hoodie. He looked like he could be a homeless guy, young guy. He looked like he about 23, 24, if that, about 23, 24, named James. As he's coming in, he get on his phone. That's what they do. They just I guess they gotta check in. Hey, I see her. I got my eyes on her. Almost like the Secret Services, how they do, and they always going, either they'll do this shit or they'll, touch their ear because they got a thing in their ear, but these people, they get on their phone, So he coming there and he zoomed in on me. He like he about that life. I'm like, if you about it, baby, do it. Be about it. If you about it, then be about it. Because I already know what it is and what it ain't. And I already know that you guys want to take me out. But if you about that life, be about it. Because that kind girl, that sweet girl who want to help people, every one of us has another side. And I'd be damned if I'm going to let somebody hurt me. And God be damned in my ancestors. I promise you that. God say, I got you. I got you. And I believe and I know and I have faith that it is. But God know what kind of creature I am. He know. He know. And I'm not going to even tell you that dark side. Just think about it like this. Just like God's light side. Loves you so much, right? It's so big. so big he liked you. So you gotta take that information, how much God loved you, that he sent his only son to die on the cross. Now take that and put that the kind of way the devil loves. So it's the opposite of. So as much as God love you, as much as the devil hates you, he'll take you out, and that's his form of love. We are both. We are both. Hold on, poo-poo. Hold on. We are both. So if you don't think the brighter my light is, the love that I have for people, it equals my dark side. Understand that. The more love I have in my heart, my dark side is the opposite of that, which is the same. Because the dark side is a form, murdering to the dark side is a form of love, because that's all it knows. Because it has to be the opposite of the two. If you got the light side of God, that's just like huge. I love y'all, do anything for you. Then you got the dark side of God. So that if this is God's love going here, this is the dark side. Look, they equal in the same. In love to the dark side is murder, killing, all that stuff. Anyway, so let me put this last thing out here, honey. I done been through all kind of shit. I know what it feel like to have a gun put up to your head twice. I know what it feel like to have a knife go in your body. Bitch, I'm a soldier for the motherfucking Lord. Try me. And I mean it. Call yourself putting your hands on me. Call yourself getting too close to me. Any of that. Tell God, say you ain't gonna even have to do nothing, because I got them. Anyway, thank you, Lord. So I'm gonna continue what I'm saying. So anyway, he's staring at me, so I'm walking. So I go across one street and I cross over so I can get the, zoom in on the car. Go into the place. Like I said, the guy come in. Like, the lady got my stuff right there. I say, can you destroy my card? So I'm just like, why is she sitting, got my stuff? Why, first of all, why she went and took my stuff off the counter after I told her it was the wrong one? And why did she take it back to her desk and sit it right there? And I'm looking at her. And this guy comes in, he's like, oh, I want to know if y'all can, the guy who's staring at me, can you print something out for me? Yeah, it's so random. That's how they do. Just like the guy, when I was living in Georgia, he comes in the restaurant, before he come in the restaurant, there she go. Then he come in there just standing up there looking at the menu on the thing, but ain't ordering shit. Like, that's how they do. That is literally how they do. That's their MO. So God's telling me she gonna try to print whatever he's sending, because the guy who owned it, he wasn't doing my work that she was doing it. God like will put in your spirit like, she ain't right. She not right. She not right. Your gut, she not right. And he was showing me she gonna try to slide your information into his stuff. That's why she did that, because it go hand in hand. And I was like, okay, Lord, so did she destroy my stuff? He said, we got you. We got you. I ain't gonna tell y'all what God told me how he did that. He showed me what happened once I left. That's why he told me this. That's why unconsciously, not like consciously aware, I'm saying what I'm thinking in my brain. Like, are you going to destroy that card? But it was meant to trigger somebody else to pay attention. Woo! Oh, I just love God so much. I just love God so much. I just love him. My ancestors, they was like, just don't worry, we got your back. I promise you, we got your back, baby. We ain't gonna let nothing happen to you, honey. And we know you about that life, if you gotta be about that life. But we don't even want your little pretty hands to get messed up behind these ignorant little minions of the devil. This cult of a people. These cult, gang people, like, they are weak. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. They weak because all I can see is y'all don't think for y'all self. And you that hard up for a couple of pennies, you know, and I get that you want to eat, but they got shelters that give you food. They got places that give you food. But you just want to feel like you're a part of something because your parents didn't love you. Or you fucked over. Somebody did something to you. Shit, I've been through the same damn thing. But I ain't choosing to be in no damn cult to try to harm people. But anyway, y'all gon', when God start knocking y'all down like dominoes, and your cult gets smaller and smaller and smaller till God get to the top person and expose them after he don't have no soldiers, minions, because they ain't soldiers. The devil takes advantage of people's wounds and put them out there to go hurt the light. It's a battle against the dark and the light, literally. And it's sad. Anyway, God said don't keep feeling sorry for them. That's what God just told me. Don't keep feeling sorry for them. He said these people, they are aware and they know what they do. He said, I want you to stop feeling sorry for these people. Yes, there's a programming. Yes, the government, does the most. They have programming. That does use you to do things. Hell, I had programming in me, but look where I'm at. God say, no matter the programming, no matter what, he always give a person opportunity to know right from wrong. He always. And that's why when he come for people and he destroy them and he end them, he don't have no mercy because he's the one who came to them and say, hey, turn around. This not right what you're doing. And some of these people say, fuck you, God. Literally. Some of these people say, fuck you. Some of these people literally told God they don't want to serve him. God said, some of them said, I want to get this money. Some people said, you ain't shit. God telling them just go ahead and listen to God. You ain't about that life. Now you realize. Anyway, I'm going to leave that alone. Hoo, Jesus. The devil worked for the light. Just let you know that little bonus hint on it. Because it's the dark side of God. Anyway, I'm sorry, Lord. I had to say that little part. What else you were saying? You ain't gonna do shit. Some people they call God a pussy. You're a liar. Weak. You ain't did nothing all this time. What you gonna do now? You ain't doing nothing. I see somebody punching their hands like they fist in their hands saying, I won't ever serve you. I won't ever serve you. Lord, you're a bitch ass nigga. This is stuff that these cults have told the light of God. Oh, God said to the millions, when his wrath come down, keep that same energy. Ooh. God said the more you cry out to me, when my wrath do come down, the more pain I'm going to make you experience. Every time you utter my name, every time you cry out, every time you ask for forgiveness, every time you get on your knees, I'm going to destroy you. He said, I'm going to show you how to take care of mine. That's it, Lord. God said he coming with a vengeance. And when he getting that energy, I could feel the pistivity. Like I can't even explain it. It's so deep and high. Like it's so like just the energy coming from God. It's almost like he can break you with just breath. If he breathe on you, he can destroy you. He can just think one thought and it can cause your suffering. He said he has tried and tried and tried to help y'all change, but y'all refused over and over again. And he said he only did that because he was trying to save you from what's to come. He said, but when it come, there will be no mercy. Jesus. He said, time is nigh. I haven't heard him say that in a while. Time is nigh. That means near, like now, like it's coming. It's coming. Who? He said, for all my warrior soldiers, my divine chosen ones. Do you want me to say do you want me to say it like that or like that? God say be ready so you won't have to get ready. I promise. You heard him. That's what he told me. I ain't lying. Y'all don't think this shit is real, but it's about to get real. God about to cause some corruption. Just the beginning of what happened in Milwaukee. Just the beginning. That ain't nothing God said. God said I ain't even have to snap my finger together to do that. He didn't have to do this. He just did that. And done. God don't even have to move his hand. God's consciousness can think it. And it's done. I see God with a sword and I see him cutting through like this. I see a sword and like lightning coming from this sword. And I just see him like swiping his sword. And it's almost like I see these. This is so like, okay, Lord, what you trying to depict to me? So, like, he have a sword that has lightning on it. And it's like when he waved that sword, it goes, how can I explain it? It goes through the earth, but the earth looks spiritual the way I see it. And it's like he's swiping it and it's going through the earth, like taking out things just like that. Like, all you gotta do is like take a sword and spin around 360 degrees and it's gonna take whatever he want out. And he said he's not gonna stop until justice is served. Come for mine, I'm coming for you. That's what he said. He said, you wanna be the big bad wolf? He said he gonna blow your house down. That's what he said. He said, you want to be the big bad wolf. He said, but he gonna blow your house down. Ooh. I know you mad, Lord. I'm mad with you, Jesus. I'm mad with you, Papa. I'm mad with you. Jesus said, I am the man of God. I am the God. Jesus is the God of man. I'm sorry. Jesus is the God of man. God, all knowing, all power, all everything creation is the head. And Jesus is the God of man. Hey, Lord, I'm finished telling this story and I'm getting up off here because I do want to do a reading today. If that's okay with you. But yeah, he told me, don't you worry your little pretty head. I love you. I love you, Lord, so much. I love you. Thank you for your joy, peace, and protection, and making me strong and standing in my power, and my power getting stronger each and every day. I tell y'all, it's getting stronger and stronger. Like to the point where I almost feel like I could pick up a whole damn building and throw it with my bare hands. I don't know. It just feels, I feel strong, powerful. I'm not in fear. And that's how I feel when you walk by faith, y'all. When you believe in God, you got to kill that fear. Because when God wanna, what's the word? When God wants to, how can I say it? Help me, Lord, to explain it. Tutu. Can you stop pushing my hand, baby, please? Yeah, just look how she be looking at me. Tutu. Look how she be looking mean. Look. Now watch how she gets sweet. Watch. Look. Y'all see how spoiled she is? Yes, you spoil. You spoil. You should spoil, baby. You should. You spoil. You so spoil. Okay, y'all. I gotta focus. What I was saying. Give me 1 second, mama. My mom must finish her video, okay? And I'll give you some attention, okay? Activate. Thank you, Lord. When God want to activate something in you for certain things and situations that you chosen light, it will happen. And you will have the power that you need for whatever situation to fulfill God's plan and purpose. Whether that's supernatural power, it don't matter. You understand? You understand? I know you understand, chosen ones, divine chosen ones. Because everybody, there's a lot of people that's chosen. Some chosen for the devil. And some chosen for the light. The ones that are chosen for the light are divine. So yeah, don't worry, because God will activate it in you. My soul is telling me that, God's telling me, everything is telling me that there's a power in you that no man can take away from you. And y'all feel me? I'm going to send what I'm trying to say to y'all, to y'all intuition. So y'all know what I'm talking about. Give me 1 second. Y'all feel this. Listen to this. Hope y'all got the divine chosen ones. So yeah. So anyway, as I went to drop off a package, because I had to get some, I had to, do a little few things. On my path, there's this homeless guy. And yes, they do use homeless people too, y'all. Don't be thinking people who look homeless are really homeless. Sometimes they are, and they're used, bait them in for money, give them money or whatever, food. And some of them just look like they are homeless, but they're actually not. They're like not really homeless. They just make themselves look like that. So on my past, so this homeless man is standing up, and he looks at me. Then he says, "Now," then he get on the phone. I'm like, this man look like he homeless, and he got a whole cell phone, and he got on black. Y'all use anybody. It was like I say, this person, he wasn't really homeless. He just appeared. You know how people like pretend they're something because they're actually stalking you. Again, they checking in on the phone. There she go, blah blah blah. Cause they try to get a pattern with you. Where you walk at, where where you go to, what's around you. Like they try to get your pattern, so they can follow your pattern. And they put people in those places so that if you come that way, they'll be there. Unless they got tracking on your phone, so they already know where you at, and they pops up. That's how they operate. And so anyway, sorry. So I was gonna walk right past him because I was feeling real froggy today. I was feeling like I wish a nigga would. God say you ain't gotta do that. Just go on the other side of the building and just avoid that confrontation or anything they got going on. He said just avoid it. He's like, if they come to you, that's different, but just avoid it. So I was like, okay, Lord. So I walked and gave him a package. Going back down the street, this guy, he comes running from, like he's jogging. They be looking like they just normal people. Like they just, like, oh, this person just jogging. But you got black on and you're looking at me. You got, it's your signature. You wear black and you're looking at me. What you looking at me for? You just jogging, right? I get people, glimpse at you, look at you or speak or whatever. They'll look at you, stare at you. Some of them try to play it off. They wear black. So yeah, that was my walk. I really did enjoy my walk, even though I had to be observant to, what God wanted me to see. I went outside. I felt the sun shine on my face, even though I couldn't just take it all in because I had to do what God wanted me to do, my job. So I can observe and understand and see how they operate. The chosen ones, divine chosen ones, y'all know what's coming. And I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm not going to feel bad for people. I pray for the innocent, that they don't get harmed. And I pray for them. But at the same time, I'll be honest with y'all, I look at it, this is how I look at life. If an innocent get hurt because of, God using that sword to clean things out and people out, I'm quite sure God knows, that innocent person, they don't have to suffer through this world no more. They come into Him. So they done. They okay now. So that's how I look at it. I don't look at it like I don't get really sad about, like somebody, was innocent, and they was in a destruction or something like that. I look at it like, blessed be the God. They ain't got to deal with the demonic people, the spirits here on earth. They with God. They don't have to fight. They ain't got to worry about food, bills, some of them gang stalking, whatever they're going through, they don't have to deal with it no more. So I don't really I'm gonna be honest, I don't get sad about that. I just don't. Because I really believe that, why should I be sad if the innocent is with God and they ain't gotta suffer no more? They ain't gotta go through this craziness. Why would I be sad? I just don't. I mean, God gonna take his innocent and he gonna take care of them, and the ones that belong in hell, he gonna put them where they need to go. That's the evil people, the one less person that you got to be dealing with that is now getting a punishment. So I just don't be sad about it. I just don't look at it I guess it's a perspective. It's the way you look at things. Do you miss people when they die? Yeah. But at the same time, think about the world that you live in. Because the spirit world worry about us more than they want you to worry about them. Because where they at, right? They can help you fight the battle. So why are you stressing and worried about the people, the innocent, who, may be in a catastrophic situation or get harmed, when God swings his sword? God calling them home. It was supposed to be that way. They okay. They with God. It's us we have to still worry about this here in the flesh. Still having to fight the battle. Still having to go through the war. Still having to deal with the demonic spirits. Still having to, survive. Still having to pay our bills. Still having to keep a roof over our head. Stay healthy. It's us we have to worry about. The ones that's still in the flesh. So if they give you some type of comfort, look at it like that. Don't look at it in a way like, you wish that would have never happened to you. Yeah, you don't want anything bad to happen to the innocent, but again, they're with God. They're with the divine. They're okay. Their body, that's just their body. Their soul is good, baby. Okay? So anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say, y'all. That was my day. And yeah, I'm gonna go back outside again, and I almost just want to stand there, just like, what? God say, you don't gotta do that. I know, Lord, but I'm tired of them, and let's see what you're made of. Since I'm your focus, you can't focus on yourself. Must be a lot of money they giving y'all. God said chump change. Really? It's the spirit they carry in them. God said they're a damn fool. They don't even look at 2 cents as an amount that's amount to nothing. They do it for the evil because it's the spirit they carry. He said they damn fools. I can't. I'm done with y'all. I'm done. I'm so done with y'all. So I have no compassion. I mean, God says to, you're not gonna have no mercy. Why should I have mercy on y'all? Y'all have for y'all that. And now I'm talking about people in my life, not just the cult, the whole cult. Y'all don't want to do better. If God ain't gonna have mercy on you because he done came to y'all and told y'all to stop and told y'all this, don't do this, don't do that. If God ain't gonna have no mercy, and when y'all cry out, he gonna cause y'all more pain, why the hell should I? He know y'all better than me. And he the one telling me this. So why God keeps saying don't feel sorry for them? I will no longer feel sorry. I'm gonna be raw with it. I would not feel sorry. I just won't. I ain't gonna cry a tear. There will be no tears that's gonna fall down my face. If my creator told me to not feel sorry for y'all must be doing some real bad fuck shit. I'm done. Later on, I'm gonna get on here and do a reading. Am I called to do a reading, Laura? Can I do a reading? You sure can. Thank you. All right, beautiful people. For the beautiful souls, and again, God said he want people to understand the innocent, the divine chosen. some of y'all keep saying things like these people in programs, they being operated, he's like, do you not know that all of us have been too? He said he's giving everybody an opportunity. Everybody the same opportunity. Whether they had a chip in them and they were being controlled, mind controlled, he said he has given everybody an opportunity. He said, so for his children who think about, like, you know, this programming and, oh, where they being, you know, operated by the spirit in them, the devil, or they was manipulated. He's like, you can't be something that ain't in you. Like, he's like, it's in them. They're only getting back what they are. And then they choose not to change. He said you could do all the programming in the world to cause, you know, people to, you know, have mind control. He said, but if your heart ain't good and you don't even think positive like that, like you don't even want to be better, then you're going to fall into the program. He said, because how did his children get out of it? How did his children overcome? He said, all of us have been chipped and targeted and mind control. He said, well, how did y'all get out of it? He said, because they had the same opportunity to be divine beings. He said they had the same opportunity. He said, so stop making it as an excuse. He said he's giving everybody. He said he even talked to the little bitty babies, y'all. He said, when I see a baby, a little baby, a newborn baby, and I see the baby like reaching up to the sky and laughing, he say, that's him talking to his children. He say he don't stop. You know, he don't start when they get older. He say, I start when they're young. To know me and accept me. He say I'm always there, influencing to show them I'm love. You know, so they can know what it feels like. He say he's always there, guiding. He said, but at a certain point, you have free will and you make your own decision. He said, many of my children have used their free will, not my will to be done in their life, but their own will. And he said, when they make a choice, they make a choice. I'm not going to affect that. He said, but even with their own will, I do not stop coming to them and telling them to change their ways, turn from them ways, turn around. Don't do that. That's bad. He said, I'm constantly, until they pretty much tell him to fuck off, and they mean it, and he do it. So, I love you, beautiful people. I'm getting off of here. I've been on here for a long time. I could talk. I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Life.